Previously on Dance Academy.
Maybe ask him why he's suddenly all over you. He's trying to psych me out.
And why would it psych you out, boyfriend?
Asking you to the beach was a tactic. It didn't end like that.
Stop talking. This crush is officially over. I might win the Prix. I don't care either way.
Auditions start tomorrow for the end-of-year concert at Peter Pan. This is your chance to end the year on a high note, especially while our Nationals champs are away showboating.
Australia, these are your representatives.
Scary fact. Apparently, when you meet someone, you both decide what you think of each other in less than 10 seconds.
He thinks you've been ignoring him at the Nationals.
I am.
To make this easier,
Oh, come on, Zach, put us out of our misery.
our brains use the strongest information available to classify people into types.
All right, in the end-of-year production of Peter Pan, the title role goes to Christian Reed.
There's the dark, moody, angry with the world type, popular with impressionable girls everywhere.
Tinkerbell, none other than Katrina Karamakov.
The witty, sparkly, living embodiment of a BFF.
John Darling, Sir Benjamin Tickle.
The class clown, with the talent for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Are you sure I shouldn't be Peter?
And last but not least, Wendy Darling will be performed by Abigail Armstrong.
The single-minded, get out of my way or I'll remove your internal organs type.
Congratulations.
Once you've been typecast, there are two choices. Love it or fight it.
Stop that. This is the opportunity to do your final year at any of the world's top ballet schools.
Well, it's just that we were your worst students.
The irony's not lost on me, Samuel. I want your school selections by the end of the week.
Miss Rain, hi. I've been cast as Wendy.
I hear you were very natural in the audition.
With respect, I don't really feel I'm suited to the role.
I would love to play Wendy.
Tara, you and Samuel have the Prix to focus on. Abigail, you clearly have work to do connecting with your character. Now out! All of you, out!
Grace hasn't been responding to any of my emails. How is she?
I don't know.
Why don't you take me to the Winter Festival to celebrate?
Or we can watch a DVD.
Yeah, the bird is in the
For
nest.
the 5th night in a row? I think Peter and Tink are stuck in a rut.
If you guys could live anywhere in the world for 1 year, where would it be?
Tara, you've been avoiding me this whole time, so this one goes out to you.
Oh no, please, no.
Well, you're all wound up, you got so much to say. You gotta be in your bonnet, come on, kick it away. You wanna push me and shove me, but you know you love me. So babe, let's call it a day. You know I'm sorry, just speak and I'll obey. Check out my car, cause I am here to stay. You may kiss me now. Yeah, passion!
Can we go somewhere and talk?
What? No kiss? But I was a sensation.
Look, thank you for the song. I forgive you. The Nationals, using me as a challenge, it's in the past.
Phase 2. Stay tantalisingly close, but withhold my affections.
Yeah, girls go crazy for that.
I mean, who was ever known for playing Wendy, darling? It's like Sylvie Guillaume doing Forsyth. McIver's Porter Bryan, Swan Lake. It's stupid.
Oh, I'm sure your Porter thingies are just as good as Macara Waters. You know, better, even.
You're bored.
Not at all. It's a change from iterative discourse on independent theatre politics. And welcome to the world of pretentious uni students. But seriously, like, what else are you into, like, besides ballet?
Pilates? Effective kilojoule management? And our oceans. I'm really into fish preservation.
Oh. Do you mean fish conservation, or do you actually pickle fish?
But
You should take me to the aquarium. I haven't been since I was a kid.
that sort of sounded like you're asking me out.
Maybe.
Russia for the third time as a sign.
At my turn.
Again?
Rich and silky. Hey, Sammy, do you want one? Look, sorry, Tara. Look, I had plenty this morning, but now they're all gone.
Imagine living in Russia. Furry hats, ice skating.
Hey, is it hot in here? Cause like, it's yeah, it's really, really hot. Hey, we're watching a horror marathon if you guys are keen.
Yeah, you guys can share the corny picnic I thoughtfully prepared as well.
Nah, I prefer Russian cinema, but...
I'm in.
It all turned out very differently in your head, didn't it?
Yeah.
Lieberman,
Can you please move?
how much do you know about fish things?
Abigail, can you move? Please move.
Please, man. No.
In what context?
I have a date at the aquarium and I need to become a marine expert in the next 24 hours.
You have a date?
Why wouldn't I have a date?
No, you would. It's just, I'm confused as to
Do you
why...
like a list of ways you owe me?
Skipping rehearsals without permission to test practice a date. I've lost it.
Can you please sit down and say no to ballet guilt?
Wendy's a lead. Sappy, wimpy lead, but it's a lead. If I miss rehearsals, Zach's going to downsize my solo.
But Zach's gonna have so much to worry about, he's not gonna notice. He'll just get someone to fill in for you.
Please, pre-preparations can wait a day.
All right, Tara, but you'll need to teach Abigail the choreo later.
I get to play Wendy. I identify with Wendy.
I can say that.
Where is Abigail?
She's vomiting. Projectile style.
That? All right, today's rehearsal is going to focus on character motivations. So, Ben and Tara, I want you guys to talk about the brother-sister dynamics.
Fancy seeing you here.
Christian, Kat, you're going to mark through Peter and Tink's first part of Dur with me.
All right.
Nice and playful, Kat. Great work, guys.
So, I'm the older sibling and you're the middle child, which probably means you crave attention.
I knew it.
You what?
Giving up a day of pre-practice just to fill in for Wendy. You couldn't stay away from me.
Ben, you talk with your mouth full, rarely use deodorant, and I've caught you picking your nose on at least 5
Whoa,
occasions.
you had not. So?
So, you are perfectly cast as an annoying little brother.
Out of the 18 species of penguins, the fairy penguin is the smallest, eating approximately 240 grams of fish daily.
That was word perfect.
I will dazzle Finn with my knowledge of the life forms that inhabit 97% of the hydrosphere.
That's a hot date you're planning.
Shark Tunnel, move it.
Come on, Kat. Peter's got a new girl on the scene and he's taking you for granted. How does that make you feel?
Hungry? I'm sorry. It's my default emotion.
Jealous. So can you show me what jealousy looks like, please?
I'm not really a jealous person.
Well, Tink is, so you're going to have to tap into that.
Some sharks can lose up to 30,000 teeth in a lifetime. Some sharks can lose up to 30,000 teeth in a lifetime.
This is an intervention.
Some sharks can... Don't! If you're not going to help, then what are you doing here?
Hey, I have problems too I might want to discuss.
30,000 teeth in a life.
My recent heartbreak. Though admittedly I was the dumper. And which international school I'm going to pick if I win the Prix.
Shh! Sammy! My problems are real.
Why is it so important that you impress this guy? He should be impressed enough just going out with you.
He used the word iterative in a sentence. Casually.
I could use the word iterative.
He knows things.
Okay, well, let's simulate the date then. Okay, so after you've wowed him with your penguin knowledge, he sidles closer, puts his arm around you.
And then what? You just sit here? With no apparent purpose.
This is why normal people visit aquariums.
To feel superior to the animals.
To meditate on the wonder of nature.
Am I doing it right?
Little brothers, they're annoying.
Great work, guys. Very authentic. All right, that's lunch. You three can work through your motivations for the pas de trois. Jealousy, Tink. It's in there somewhere.
You can go through my phone if you want. That's pretty standard jealous behaviour.
Oh. Who is this girl sending you smart, witty texts? Oh, wait, that's me!
All right, I'll break jealousy down for you. Your blood runs cold, and your stomach tightens, and it feels like you're shooting laser beams out of your eyes.
Right. Okay, well, you guys run the Peter Wendy part, and I'll try and envy these girls who haven't eaten for days. Okay, something's happening. Cold blood. Fat stomach. Keep going, this could be useful.
What about Malmö Ballet, Sweden?
Yeah, great social welfare. Advanced clean tech development. Bit cold.
How do you know so much about this? Countries?
I don't know, newspapers, wikis, paying attention.
I'm never going to catch up. I'm actually the cliche of a stupid ballerina.
No, you're Abigail Armstrong. You don't care what anyone else thinks about you.
I care what I think of me. I'm doing the musical. I got this glimpse. There's a whole world out there that has nothing to do with ballet.
Look, I'm the best ballerina in the whole world. Out of my way, peasant. Don't you know who I am? I'm Tara Webster.
That personal piece of clothing is mine. Give it back.
It's very supportive. What, where am I going? What? You can't take a joke from your little brother.
Look, I apologise for what I did at the Nationals. I performed a song for you.
That wasn't about me. That was so you could be the centre of attention.
No, I did it because I liked you.
Did you? What did you like about me, Ben?
See, there were actual things I liked about you. And I told you how I felt. Do you know how scary that was after the year I've had? And you didn't feel the same way. So admit that the only reason you're chasing me now is because I'm no longer interested.
See those people in there? Most of them have probably never even been to the ballet. And they're happy. Just being ferry captains, stock traders. I could be a ruthless stock trader.
Yeah. You could be anything you want. What about third year at the Academy? Got any stats for me on that?
Well, it's too far from the international choreographers. Plus, there's only really one major ballet company. And because it's a relatively young school, you don't really get that traditional grounding like you would at, say, the Royal or in Russia.
So it shouldn't go on my shortlist.
I didn't say that.
How is it you automatically get into the boyfriend zone? Is it that silent brooding thing you do? Because, like, I've never had, like, a real girlfriend before. Not for longer than a day.
Look, can't you speak to Sammy about this? Okay, so you like Tara, obviously.
Yeah, she's mental, and she thinks that life should be like the movies.
Yeah, she does.
And she thinks that I don't get her. But I do.
Look, I think you need to put away the Ben star. Tara's special. I think you need to do something special for her, I guess.
Hey, hot tip, Ben. Christian's idea of special is watching a bunch of horror movies. You might want to aim higher.
I know what to do.
Brilliant, Kat. I can feel the jealousy oozing from your pores.
That was frightening.
Excellent, that's what I was aiming for.
I'm not quitting the Academy, Miss Rain. I just don't have time for a lead role right now.
Why not?
I think I just need some space to pursue other interests. I feel like you're preparing me for life if I get into the company, but not for life if I don't.
Abigail, occasionally students with uncommon natural ability can afford to give less than 100%. You are not one of them. You either give ballet everything, every day, or you give it up completely.
Bondi Beach, all invited, bring jumpers. Intriguing.
And from Ben, pass.
Big day, guys. Let's all quickly debrief on our characters and then you can go and have a weekend. So, Christian, any thoughts on Peter?
He doesn't want to grow up.
Well, that's very insightful, but can you expand on that?
He wants everything. You know, he wants Tink because she's awesome and she's always there for him when he needs it. But I think deep down, Peter loves Wendy.
And why is that?
Well, she challenges him to be better than he is, you know. But he's scared of that, so he gives her up. Kind of makes him a sellout.
Hugo, we're just feeding his ego.
One step at a time. Yeah, that's it.
It's Russian for I'm sorry. And look, I do listen to you. But if you don't want me to stay, then I'll just...
Well, now you're just being manipulative.
I actually really do want to stay.
Then stay.
Come on, let's go.
Oh. So after all of that fish knowledge, how could you ditch your date?
I think I'm just going to date myself for a while.
Learn Cantonese, go ghost hunting, diving with sharks, ooh.
It's a list. For after the end of third year, when I have time for interests.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I made one myself before first year. I could help you tick it off.
You'll probably end up in Berlin, admiring artwork, and never come back.
Don't tell anybody, but if I win, I'm choosing Sydney.
Do you trust me? Do you trust me now?
Hey, hold You got her a whole ass ring.
Trying too hard.
So this is the scene where the easygoing girl tells the boy she loves that it's over. Because he's still in love with someone else. And this is the part where you fight for me and tell me I'm wrong.
Kat, that jealousy thing is really...
It woke me up. It made me see things the way they actually are.
Kat, I'm not still... I don't want to be with...
I might have made up my mind about these people in the first 10 seconds. But the longer I know them, the more I realise there's no typecast wide enough to hold them. And the more they can surprise me.